Welcome to Two Guys in a Podcast. I'm Tom.
And I'm Mike.
Back at you with another reaction video.
Booyah! And so, in previous videos, I talked about Netflix binge watching. Yes. And this is a guy that I binge watched. Anthony Jeselnik is how he pronounces his name. So, I'm fucking your daughter.
Yeah, but what's the title of the comedy routine?
Oh yeah, I'm fucking your daughter.
Okay, here we go.
So stand by while we get after it.
Shut up and sit down.
All right, we're back. Anthony Jeselnik.
Say it.
Jeselnik.
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 Jeselnik. He emphasizes the E. Jeselnik.
Jeselnik.
Yeah.
All right. With his comedy routine, this is called "I'm Fucking Your Daughter."
How many guys can say that? Like, how many guys would say that to their, like, you know...
A parent of the daughter they're fucking?
Yeah.
I gotta think for that comment to be made, it has to be in the perfect situation.
Yeah. And you could probably say it to a mom, but it would be much different and probably an ass whooping if you said it to a dad. Like, if my daughter's boyfriend said that to me, I would punch him in the face immediately.
Yeah.
But I think if somebody said that to my ex-wife, she would be upset, but she probably wouldn't punch somebody in the face. I don't know. Let's watch it. It sounds
If Melissa was here, we could ask her. If somebody said that about her daughter.
I don't know if I said that to her mom might even just laugh and be like, duh.
Idiot. I would hope
Everybody
so.
knows
like,
that.
I would hope so. Like, what the hell?
If you're not doing who are you doing?
What the fuck?
So, all right, let's giddy up.
All right, let's try it.
Great to be here in Montreal tonight. Great to be here.
Looks
This
like
past
younger.
weekend,
A
I
lot
had to go to Boston with my girlfriend, stay with her
he looks a
dad.
lot younger.
Could not have been more uncomfortable. He wouldn't let us sleep in the same bedroom together. You know? He goes, "Sorry, buddy, I just don't trust you." I said, "Trust me, buddy. I'm fucking your daughter."
That's a young
My baby
Anthony.
brother's in high school now, and we're close, but sometimes I'll try to take advantage of that, you know? A couple months ago, he calls me up, he goes, "Anthony, I just cut school for no reason, and now I need you to write me a sick note and then forge Dad's signature and make it good." And I did my best, but I'm horrible at stuff like that. The teacher took one look at the note and said, "Mikey, you expect me to believe this? You don't have AIDS." Oh, fantastic. If you guys like that AIDS joke. I've got some great news. You're gonna love this next AIDS joke. I just got an email from an ex-girlfriend of mine telling me that she has AIDS. And I didn't...
Some chick laughing her ass off.
I like your style. I just got an email from an ex-girlfriend telling me that she has AIDS, and I didn't know how to comfort her. So I just wrote back, "I know." I just read the biography of the guy who invented Super Mario Brothers. Did you know that when he was a kid, people used to laugh at him when he would kill turtles with a hammer? I once dated a girl who owned a parakeet. Oh my God. That fucking thing, it never shut up. But the bird was cool. Thank you. God, my girlfriend's so sensitive. A couple months ago, she got her hair cut. 2 inches cut off her hair, came home and cried for 2 hours. Finally went to her and said, "Baby, what are you so upset about? It's just a haircut." I'm the one who's got to find a new girlfriend. You guys have been a really good crowd. I mean, obviously, I've had way better. But I also had worse. I think the worst crowd I ever had was in this place called Great Barrington, Massachusetts. You guys ever heard of that? It's like a small town like a couple hours north of New York, in between here and New York. It's like a nice place. They got trees and shit. But they just have one bar where everyone goes every night, you know. And one night I'm there doing a show, and it's going pretty well, until I tell this joke. I say, guys, favorite writer of all time, favorite author? William Shakespeare. Love Shakespeare. I still read Shakespeare today. And people will argue with me that it's impractical to read so much Shakespeare. But let me learn you something. If it wasn't for Romeo and Juliet, I would have totally overreacted when my fiancée killed herself. Now, clearly that's not a joke for everybody, right? I mean, pretty much just people who read. But wherever I go, at least one person will laugh really hard at that joke, you know, but not in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. In Great Barrington, Massachusetts, it was like a dead, angry silence until a guy yells out, Great Barrington, Massachusetts is the suicide capital of the country. And we hate that stuff here. Now, that's a tough situation. Luckily, I'm a professional. I know I had 3 options to get out of it. Option number 1, apologize to everybody. Say, you guys, I'm really sorry. I didn't know that about your town. But if I had, I never would have told that joke. Not my style.
No, it's not.
Option number 2, point out the obvious. You should all move. But instead I went with option number 3. I said, you know what? Fuck Great Barrington, Massachusetts. The only good thing I can say about this town is the suicide rate isn't as high as it should be. Thank you, everybody.
So I watched his special, and he is bad, man. Like, the stuff comes out of his mouth. So there was a joke he told in his special about him tweeting about, and this is legit information. So he tweeted about a guy who got eaten by a shark in New Zealand. And if you Google it, I think you'll find the story. New Zealand has sent him death threats and all this other kind of stuff. So I've heard the story about somebody tweeting about sharks. Well, he's like pro shark, right? So he had a shark party on his TV show about the guy that got eaten in New Zealand. That's the kind of joke he is. And like, he tweeted on the Boston bombing for the Boston Marathon, he tweeted something about no one should ever cross the finish line or something like that. Like the day the bombing happened. And his publicist is like, you got to take that down. Anyway, that's his comedy.
He's in your face raw. Yeah.
But check him out. It's
and that was this was a younger Anthony right here.
Yeah, he's got a new Netflix special. Go check it out.
Yeah, so even back when he started, he even admits it. That's not my style, right? My style is to double down and go for the jugular, right? So,
but the thing that's interesting is like a lot of the comedies we watch, they're edgy, right?
Yeah.
It's the freedom of speech thing that they hang their lives on, not just their, like that's what they do.
It's what they do, yeah.
So it's cool to watch.
And what's really good about it, and I saw this again on another episode or a different comedy channel of Something's Burning with Bert Kreischer, where they were talking about that kind of thing, right? Like, they had a debate. It was Bert Kreischer and 2 other comedians, and they were having this debate about, like, when you're creating a set and you're practicing, and you're going around and you're warming up and everything, and then you go to, now, yep, I nailed it, I got it, let's go, let's get this delivered. He said, do you often sit there and review it and go, I might have to apologize for that, I might have to apologize for that? And they all were kind of like, thoughts have crossed our minds, yeah, but fuck it, we're not going to. And what they were talking about was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, never came up, never was even a thought.
And
but now everyone, and everyone is so sensitive now The Bert Kreischer has said, there's jokes that I don't tell, that I write, that I think are funny as hell. I tell people they love them. I won't tell them because I'm going to have to apologize for 3 months on Twitter.
Yeah, it's stupid.
That's kind of messed up, but that's the
It's
world
just
we
a
live
joke,
in.
man. Get over it.
Lighten up, yeah. We haven't had many comments. We've had a couple people in the comments go off on the comedians, not us. Well, a couple on us for things we said, but we're idiots, so who cares? But a couple people have commented on the comedians, like that's inappropriate or I don't like that or whatever. It's comedy, like you've said a million times, right? Get over it. Man.
Get over
Just
it, man.
Laugh or move on, right? Laugh. It's like the old saying: lead, follow, or get the hell out of the way. Do one of them. Laugh, or don't watch. How about that? So anyway, Anthony Jeselnik. Good one. We'll do more of him for sure. Was this a link?
No.
No, we searched for this one and found it.
Yeah, we have a lot of requests for Anthony. So
Yeah. He's
finally
good.
put one out.
He is in your face. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but
Deal with it.
leave us a link below for what is your cup of tea, and we'll consider doing it. So appreciate you guys, gals, hanging out. We had fun. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Tom. Deuces.